What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to this program. Today we're going to talk about Miles Morales, who is freaking insane. What an amazing uniform for this character. Guys, what I'm going to show you today is pretty damn bonkers, especially considering his build. This guy is crazy, 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 crazy. We're going to talk about the caveats to this character, but boy, oh boy, did they do a good job on this guy. And something to note, guys, is that the power level that you're going to see today, just remember, they're doing this early, right? They're giving him a uniform early, and he's got a movie that's going to be coming out later on. And if they give him a tier 4 when that movie comes out with this uniform, he is going to be freaking pedonculous. Like, I know that's not even a word, but I mean, this dude's going to be insane. And I actually love the look of this. I know some people made some jokes. He looks like a criminal, but I actually like it. I think he looks awesome in this uniform. I freaking love it. You guys can see the build, 36,000 physical attack, and my ignore demons at 46. My critical damage is almost maxed out. He has crit rate. He does have the leadership tag and agility. And like I said in the last video, the thing that hurts this character is the fact that Spider-Man also has the leadership tag and the agility tag, right? So it's kind of a bummer because he's a speed male, he's got the leadership, he's got the agility tag, but so does Spider-Man. And the leaked image of Spider-Man getting a tier 4 kind of hurts Miles' relevance quite a bit. But that doesn't mean he isn't insane. It doesn't mean that he isn't awesome. Honestly, I think this is a super cool character to play, and he's more than strong enough to do some really, really high levels of World Boss, a character that you can have a lot of damn fun with. I mean, if you're a Miles Morales fan, you should be pretty damn happy with what you're getting here because this thing is nuts. No Urus, guys, right? Crappy build. Now, his tier 3 is crazy because it gives him the accumulation. And like I said in the last video, guys, you're going to have his tier 3 up. Honestly, for the content we have these days, the content that we need to play, you're going to need the characters in tier 3 or awaken anyways. So, like, the argument in the past was, oh, you have to awaken the character or tier 3 and get the accumulation. Now it's like, you got to do that anyway, so it really doesn't matter. It would have been better if the accumulation would have been on his skills, but seriously, the damage this guy puts out, even without the accumulation, is pretty damn nutty, man. But 1% accumulation is very, very good. His passive, the increased damage to supervillains by 220% is nuts. I'm so glad they kept this thing, man. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. His first and second skill don't really do anything. His third skill gives him 35% attack buff and critical rate buff. This is actually really insane because you only need 55% critical rate to max out his critical rate because this lasts for 8 seconds. That is nice. That is nice. This is a skill you're going to immediately cancel. His fourth skill gives him 100% damage proc. Again, a huge damage buff on top of the increased damage to supervillains by 120%. And it gives him the immunity, which is nice. And then his fifth skill gives him a 20% recovery heal. It would have been better, guys, if they would have gave him a better heal, in all honesty. 30% would have been much better. But his survivability is still decent. If properly played, depending on what boss you're facing, depends on how good his survivability is. Against Null, and Mephisto's survivability is going to be pretty good because against Mephisto, he's got a type advantage, so he's going to get a native decreased damage received against Mephisto anyways. And against Null, he just seems to do fairly well, at least in the level I'm going to show you today. The barrier is also a little nice for a little extra survivability. And then his passive, the increased target dodge rate by 25% and increased lightning damage by 25% or 20% is awesome. His uniform effect, and his uniform is still at normal, gives him an increased all attack by 30% and increased chaining damage by 10%, which is awesome, guys. He's got a stage 6 overdrive set. No Urus, stage 6 overdrive set. And here's the crazy part. We're using a critical damage lightning damage, 140% damage proc. Okay? This build is minute. There's nothing special about this build at all. And he plays pretty well with proc guys, but he does get off a little bit. His fifth skill is very, very tricky sometimes. Really kind of the safest way to go. And, it's not exactly what I'm going to be doing in the run you guys are going to see. But really the safest way to go, guys, is go 3, 5, and then as soon as the cocoons show up, go into the fourth skill. As soon as the cocoons show up on the fifth skill, you can go into the fourth skill, right? You just got to delay it by about half a second, and you'll get all the damage from that damn thing. You'll do that twice. You'll go 3, 5, 4 twice, and then you'll go 3, tier 3, 5, delay, 4. And that's pretty much the rotation. His skills are insane. I know we got some lag. Don't worry, guys. The gameplay is actually on my phone, so we won't be dealing with all this crappy-ass lag that's on my emulator. But it's just easier recording videos on my emulator, in all honesty, guys. Anyways, but his tier 3, guys, is just, like, I'm really loving Miles. Like, I know he's not the strongest. He's going to be compared to tier 4s and level 80s and all this crap, right? But this guy really is OP as hell. He really is damn strong and really, really cool animations, decent survivability, not OP survivability, but pretty damn decent, right? It probably played, he's a pretty good character. The one big caveat to him, playing him, well, a couple caveats. The one of them is the fact that he gets guard broken a lot. He gets guard broken to a tremendous amount, and it is annoying because he doesn't have super armor in his kit. If you put if you put a CTB of destruction on this guy, he's going to be really awesome with that damn thing. He's going to be very, very good because you're going to eliminate that problem. Like this guy's pretty damn OP. And as far as the run, guys, check this out, right? Right? This is going to be stage 40 null, okay? With the build that you guys just saw. Now, it's awesome that he takes full advantage of White Fox, and we're using Maya. Maya's not even the best support. In this level, we can actually use Wave, who's actually even better. But I'm using Maya because I really love that debuff. It is really, really nice. Now, sometimes I'll go 3, 5, delay, then tier 3, 4. Or sometimes I'll go 3, tier 3, 5, delay, 4. Either way, guys, the damage is crazy. This is with a 140 proc, right? This is with a normal uniform, no urus. I know I got 22% pierce and 100% physical attack, but this is really insane damage that this character is doing. You do not see characters do this kind of damage, have this kind of power. This is really OP. Just imagine what this guy will do if you slap a CTP on him, even a CTP of energy, which I don't think would be optimal because it wouldn't give him immunity to guard break, but it still would be really good for him because it would add on that chain and damage he already has from his uniform effect. It still would be damn good. He does a lot of damn hits, and that really is going to multiply his chain and damage big time. He's going to do a lot more damage because of it. And he's just so fun. Really, really good movement speed. Like, I personally, guys, for me, Miles is the standout for me. I know that Shadow Shell's the tier 4, and she's going to have the level 80, and she's OP, and blah, blah, blah. Of course she is. She's tier 4. But this tier 3 character, honestly, is just like, the improvement is just nuts. And he didn't need a tier 4 to get it. And the fact that, he's got a movie coming up in the future, he could get a tier 4. I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but if he gets that tier 4 then, which would be high time they did it, and you have this uniform, holy mother of God. The damage that he puts out, and hopefully, like, if they do give him a tier 4 in the future, they give him some kind of survivability tool like what they did with Black Widow with the missing attacks. If they do that, this character will be over the top. He'll be reckless, guys, in a good way. His animations just take up the whole damn screen. Just so cool to watch everything. And Null can guard break you there if you don't go into that 4 fast enough. He can guard break you. It's just really freaking annoying. But I'm loving Miles, guys. I think he's awesome. I'm having a lot of fun with this character, and I think I'm going to go ahead and invest in him and build him up. A thing that I always do with a lot of these characters that we get is I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm not like other players. I don't build every character and max them all out. I don't care about that crap. I don't care about meta. I don't care about having the strongest roster. I care about having fun. That's all I care about. Just having a good old time. And if you have fun doing those things, that's great. Bad props to you. I don't. I have fun when I get a character like Miles, who's really cool to play, and build him up. Characters like this, or building up my favorite characters. So, like, for me, this guy's like a big pickup. Like, he's awesome. I'm loving the hell out of him. But for other players out there, if they're looking at it from a practical standpoint, the truth is nobody really needs the uniform because, we already have Black Widow. We're going to get tier 4 Spider-Man more than likely in the future. And, and honestly, guys, Spider-Man can already do the high levels at tier 3. He doesn't even need the tier 4 or level 80 to push super, super high, right? But it's definitely going to help, especially against, like, Jean and Gore, if that's something you're interested in. But a lot of players just aren't there. They're just not there, Like, every time I see these videos I think it's really cool. But players just aren't at that level. I'm not even at that level, guys. I don't even try to push Jean because my goal is to finish stage 99 Null and stage 99 Mephisto first. That's my goal. Once I do that, then I'll worry about Ultron and Gore and Jean. But wow. Because by the time that, I finish stage 99 null and Mephisto, we're probably going to have stronger characters, stronger tier 4s, and it'll make my life a little bit easier maybe in those other stages, depending on the restrictions and requirements. But I mean, yeah, this guy is awesome. Like, so freaking cool. Such awesome animations. I'm having a blast with him, guys. I think he's cool. Like, I'm having fun with him. It sucks that he might end up just being a leadership, but seriously, the power level of this dude, he's got enough power, guys, that you could easily build him as a sub DPS, even with a tier 4. Like, if you're switching out your tier 4 for whatever reason, and you want to use this character, I mean, look at that, right? Look at that, right? Stage 40, right? And this wasn't a perfect run. I made some mistakes in this run, missed a couple procs. It does happen. But we had 34 seconds to spare, and I guarantee he could do this with a minute to spare. I guarantee it. With a really good, proper run, he could do this with a good minute to spare. This is with, this build that I just showed you guys. This is with no Urus. This is with a stage 6 overdrive set, 140 proc and a normal uniform. That is insanity. That is insanity. And it's really, he's going to be, it sucks so much because he's going to be undervalued so much because of the fact of the tier 4 Spider-Man coming, but especially because of his leadership. This is insane for Spider-Man. 70% increased attack. That is awesome. But really, as a standalone character, Miles is OP. Miles is an amazing character, and I probably will invest a little bit more in this character and level him up. I don't even know if I got to oh yeah, I do got some destructions lying around, so I might end up slapping a destruction on him and check him out then, maybe put some Urus on, build up his uniform, because for me, he's a character that's worth building. I think he's freaking fantastic. Plus, I just love the Spider-Man characters. But guys, let me know what you think about Miles Morales, aka Spider-Man, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GD+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.